Welcome to our channel all in one. Miss Americana, Taylor Swift is no longer a good girl. The singer premieres a documentary on Netflix where she denounces the psychological and physical abuse that a woman can suffer when she reaches fame. A good girl always aspires to success, never conforms, and thanks for tolerating reaching the summit. A good girl asks for forgiveness if she makes too much noise with her songs. A good girl is never alone, nor does she show her pain in public, because she can't stop smiling or being happy. A good girl has to be new and young forever. A good girl composes song lyrics to live in a world of sequins and unicorns, but never bothers. A good girl always stays at her ideal weight, which is the one dictated by others, who look if she is thin enough, because a good girl is the object of desire to surrender without questioning. Because if a squeaker, there will always be another good girl to replace her, because the system has the relays ready. A Good Girl Should Never Have Shot Miss Americana, the documentary produced and released on Netflix, in which Taylor Swift breaks the magic of fame and shows the face that least favors the success of a popular star and how difficult women have it to survive him. A Swift dresses in which he gets to promote his albums do not let him breathe, so he composes in plush pajamas with hearts. At the end of the film, shot by director Lana Wilson, the artist acknowledges that the highest paid musical star in the world, according to Forbes, needs her heart to be as soft as her pajamas, keep the skin thin and the heart open. It is a statement that sounds like a testament, rather than a legacy, after attending, marveling, the political transformation of Swift, which goes from being a good girl to a sovereign woman. From innocent submitted pop singer to monstrua y centaura, using the expression of the writer Marta Sands. Can a popular icon live with thin skin in the face of attacks that push it to destruction? The pop political mood of the film, with more intimacy than concerts, is based on the dramatic turn that the singer and composer goes through when she arrives in court to prove that a radio announcer harassed her. Swift recognizes in that trial the key moment of his metamorphosis, when he breaks his chrysalis and a question unleashes his political position as a pop star: what happens if he violates you, and is his word against yours? And since the personal is always political, Swift ends up rebelling against his own equidistant silence before the rise of a Trump with a wig. It refers to the Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn, favorable to subtract human rights from homosexuals and attack the law against gender violence in the name of Christianity. Lana Wilson is present with her recording team when she tells her parents and team that she will leave the political closet. And, later, when he declares it. In a tweet, of course. To write and publish it, he is accompanied by his mother and Tree Payne, publicist, who tells him that President Trump will turn against him. "Give it to him," replies the singer. "It would be very frivolous if I go out and say, Happy Pride Month. And then I don't talk about this, when they really go for them," says Swift before toasting with fresh white wine for resistance. The instant of the tweet is a ridiculous drama, with his mobile in his hands and flanked by his mother, who caresses his knee, "Everything will be fine," and the publicist, who puts his hands to his face. Before publicizing their Democratic vote, they make a countdown that they already wanted at NASA. The most interesting part of the singer's filmed life, with which the last Sundance Festival was inaugurated, is the politicization of a woman to whom millions of people listen. And the most crude testimony happens in his car, again in absolute solitude, when he recognizes his eating disorders for trying to reach a model of unattainable beauty. "If you're thin, you don't have the ass they want. But if you have a good ass, you don't have a flat stomach. It's all impossible, fuck," he declares against the molds that suffocate his vital need to compose. Thus comes the paradox that Virginie Despentes raises in her King Kong theory: now that she is a woman against the gag, will she have to sacrifice her femininity to demonstrate the power of her creativity? No. Taylor Swift shouts that he will not silence the macho violence against the women's body and claims it wrapped in a large pink coat while taking a selfie. Because criticism of double standards, he says, is not incompatible with glitter. Thank you for watching our videos. Feel free to like, comment and share.